You are not an answering machine. Often oblique strategies put us against patterns that do not come from our character or from our personality, but from the constellation that we are put in as a leader. This one, I got it from a person called Christian Petit, who said exactly this. We have a tendency that because we are the leader, people tend to come to us with questions and we have the answers. So the inbuilt temptation is people press the button and whoop, we bring the answer. And the idea is that sometimes this is not the best thing to do. Sometimes just giving the answer, although we know it better, although they don't really know, is not the best response. It could be that because of it, we don't give as much empowerment as we would like to have. It could be that people don't develop the degree of ownership that we'd like them to develop. It could be that our answer is not the best answers and we don't know it. It could be that people don't think for themselves as a consequence of that. Or it could be that it just means they come back later again with another question and we never get rid of that pattern. So the idea behind that is really to stop and challenge ourselves. When do we give the answer too quickly? And that's also the practice that you can do with these oblique strategies. Simply check that and find out, is it really the right thing to give the answer? An example that I had was really an excellent moment of leadership that I experienced with my boss. And at the time I was working with a team and we did projects on a regular basis, and I was very much in the habit of working together with them. But then came a project where I was supposed to work with another team. And I knew these people from the corridor, the coffee machine and so on, but I've never worked with them. And I knew that they had different rules of the game, if you want, a different culture. They were much rougher, more competitive with each other, and had different ways of what they expected of a member of their project team. And so I went to my boss and said, you know how they work. You know their culture, I don't. So please tell me so that very quickly I can integrate into that project. And he told me, yes, I know what you're talking about. And no, I'm not going to tell you. Because I believe that the point is not that you just copy my impression. The point is that you make your own impression. And yes, maybe to some extent you will adapt to the habits of the team. Maybe to some extent the team will adapt to your habits. And if ever there is a problem, I've got your back. You can never come back to me. And that was an extreme moment to me also to mature, to have the courage to go in there and maybe be a little bit of a point of resistance in the beginning. But I knew I was completely supported by my boss, by refusing, which he did by refusing to answer my question.